You look wet, that shirt needs drying. The cameras are on. Oh, and you guys missed our entire song. That was really good. And it's not on video. How are we going to do this? We're going to have to release it as a...
There's few things in the world that are more awkward than having a group of people surround you and sing a song about you.
Your name?
Yeah, just your name and just like...
Your name.
It was a beautiful song,
It's
though.
beautiful. It's moving.
We had all the good rhymes.
It's all for you.
All for you, Ryan.
Are you all trying to seduce me at the same time? What is happening?
How did you guys like this event, like the Gearhead University?
This Gearhead University. What have you learned? What have you learned in this process?
I've learned that I don't need as much sleep as I thought I did.
Oh, good.
To function.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
I learned about smoked beer.
Yeah.
I like smoked beer. Have you ever had this?
I don't drink beer.
You
I'm
don't
probably the only German that doesn't drink beer.
Wow, look at you.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, you're like
Scary, right?
You know, I feel awkward around you
Are we
now.
rolling now?
Oh, you don't drink beer as
Oh,
well?
you don't drink beer either.
We're not
Oh.
recording? Oh, you don't drink beer? What kind
Thanks,
of
I'm
world
not an
is this?
alien. Yeah.
You know,
Great.
I'm from California and I don't eat avocados.
Wow.
Wow.
I know.
That's like the mayonnaise of nature.
I know. I just don't like the texture, guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think the one thing I've
Now you're not
learned
going to
is-
sing a song about me anymore.
Right.
Yeah. Shout out
And
to
it's
avocado
like one of those
mayonnaise.
things. Everyone else wants to eat avocados all day long.
So we have a German that doesn't like beer.
A California
Okay,
guy
that doesn't like avocado.
avocados.
Wow.
How about you? What
I
do
don't know. I'm a Vancouverite that doesn't like earthquakes.
Oh, you're someone who doesn't like
Oh yeah.
Oh, weird.
So weird. Yeah.
But I'm
Who
thinking of
doesn't like earthquakes?
something in here. I'm a Canadian that doesn't like Nickelback. So there you go. Does that count? Can you that? No? The funny thing is, you know, it's always so easy to make fun of Nickelback, but I actually don't think I could even name a Nickelback song. Like, I actually don't know enough about them to actually be
There's the
mean.
photograph one.
Photograph.
I know there's songs
Come on,
from the,
remind
I was saying, remind me.
Remind me that
Here's
one.
yours,
Alright, that was
girl.
it.
You remind me.
Are they the ones who do the...
I like that voice.
Girl.
What people sing like that anymore? You know, they're like, when I feel the time away from the world. Like, no one does that. Now it's like that.
Yeah, very breathy.
Body is what? It's like that
Yeah.
kind of like. What happened to
Everyone's
that?
trying
Like,
to seduce each other now.
because
Instead of Creed, where
Oh,
they're
it is,
trying to
yeah.
like make you feel it.
People loved distortion so much in the 90s that they wanted it on everything. They're like, how do I get my voice distorted? What can I do?
That's true, because like the 50s and then like the early 90s were the only time where it was cool to be a baritone singer. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You could do all that like in the 50s with the low voice. And like
I like the James Brown era of singing where you can just scream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just like an animal. Like you're doing a song. Ah! Oh, that's perfectly acceptable.
your mother comes running into your room. Is everything okay?
Mom,
Is everything okay?
I'm just writing a song. It's okay.
She's like, oh, I guess you're feeling it now, huh?
Yeah, it's good. I like
You
James Brown.
the Joe Cocker scream, right?
Oh, that's
Oh,
a good one.
yeah.
Oh, that's a classic. But no, see, the James Brown one's great too because the songs have nothing to it too, right? It's just like,
Yeah.
and that's for like 8 minutes.
And he's jumping around the stage the entire time.
Can you imagine like a writing session that James Brown is at? Like,
what was that?
ha or he, ha. Do I feel good? Do I feel good? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel good.
if he was staying in our hotel and you'd be taking a shower, he's like, hot! It's too hot!
Let's
Let's go! Let's go!
He comes out of the shower
Like a
and there's a guy with
clean
a towel and he puts the towel over him as he goes down. And then he jumps out and he runs back in the shower because
Play a little. Try to get clean, like a clean machine. Too hot, too cold, too hot. Clean machine. Ow!
Shake with it.
Ow! Then the towel comes in. Why you always gotta be so good?
We have to go to the 4 and they have to go bump, 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 bump. Hot! That's the
good times back in the day.
See,
Really.
that's all you needed in a song. Now you have to have a freaking bridge.
Man, and you have
Got
to
a
have
chorus.
Like, your words gotta mean something.
Doesn't mean.
And I've never seen a video where he wasn't jumping around or sweat, like just
Like
greasy,
greasy.
While,
Sweaty,
yeah,
right?
while he's wearing like the most, like probably the thickest suit, but looking so good while he's doing it.
You could actually get the thing. You could put that, and that's the butter for your like lobster. That's how much grease was
Yeah.
on his face.
You get that James
wipe
Brown
it out.
lobster.
Brown lobster.
Just take your
James Brown butter lobster.
world famous butter
Yeah.
lobster.
Now available at TGI Friday.
Yeah, get
Limited time.
It's super bad.
black and I'm proud truffle oil.
And there's like,
Who knew? I did not come up here expecting to just riff on James Brown for an hour.
That's what James Brown does. He just rips on James
Yeah.
Brown for a whole
Right.
show. So there you go.
it made me wonder, like, with writing sessions including him, did he stay still for those? Because it's like, it's all,
No.
it's all energy.
No, he's not. No, he's just sitting there. No, it's just.
They bring
Heh, heh, heh. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
He like tries to stay still and both of his legs are like going
I
out.
think
He's
it's
like,
connected. His thoughts, his voice, his attitude, everything is
his
connected
soul
to
You
it.
really-
is all there, yeah.
Dude, I think it's kind of like a rap thing, you know, like where they have the beat, the guy has the groove, he brings it in the studio, and they just put him in a booth,
And just
and you just go,
Yeah.
they rolling.
And it's like a
The
quick
name of the
track
song
and then figure out
is
the rest.
Payback. Okay, he'll come up with the name of the song, and then he'll just go there. A payback. I'm mean. I'm mad.
What kind of
Revenge.
paybacks are there? There's a big payback.
The
Is there,
big-
do I sing about the little payback? No.
No. Water under the bridge on that one.
Yeah. I already
And then
did that.
what they do is they'll do like 8 passes, and then they'll just get the best. You gotta go.
I loved hanging out with you boys. I would love to stay, but I have to leave. I gotta catch my airplane.
Oh no! Well,
No.
see, I just heard 1 million people just switch to the next video. All of a
Yeah.
sudden, we all didn't really introduce ourselves. We just
Oh, yeah,
started-
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, come on, you start.
As you say goodbye.
Yeah, as we're saying goodbye. Hi, my name's Patrick. I play bass on YouTube, and I'm the worst musician at this entire event.
No,
Wow.
don't you
Oh
say,
my
Everyone
don't
go
you
ahead.
say
Don't
that.
Damn.
Don't
Only
you
because you're a
say
bass
that.
player. Come on.
Exactly.
You and Glenn Fricker just picking on the bass players.
I'm Jay. I am not an alcoholic. I am an Aries. Maybe I am. Actually, after
You've been
after
working
this
on it.
event,
You've been working
I've been
on it.
working pretty hard. Knowing that the first thing I talked about when I sat down was smoke beer.
Yeah.
I love friendship and orange, the color orange.
What about the flavor?
The flavor orange, I could do it. I like an apple juice. I'm an apple juice guy.
How do you feel about purple peanut?
Purple
How do
pea?
you feel about purple peanut? I can't do it now.
P90s.
I did it all morning. How do you feel about purple P90s?
Purple P90s.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
Well,
this is
there
a
we
whole
go. There's
tangent.
the whole thing.
Whole tangent.
She has to go.
Okay.
You gotta get there fast.
You go first.
No.
Okay. I'm Ryan. They sang a song about me. I'm the worst musician here. Don't you dare take my
just fight
title.
now?
Yeah. And
bad
I've just
guitar.
been following Jay around, hoping that his talent rubs off on me.
Oh, lucky.
Right. Just start rubbing arms.
And
Come
I'm
on.
a real sweetheart.
Hey, and Ryan, you know what?
Yes.
You look pink.
I know I look pink.
You look very pink.
I know.
Sunburned. Are you sunburned?
He's from San Diego. I think he is born sunburned.
She's been saying, she said this to me like 3 times. I'm like, you don't know this. You
It's like
keep saying this to me.
genuine concern,
Like
though.
this is a comment I get on all my videos.
Yeah.
Like, you look pink.
Are you okay?
Why are you so pink? And it's like, I'm not bad at color grading, guys. I swear I'm good at video editing. I'm really this pink.
All right. And then last but not
Anyway,
least,
I'm Jen. Hi, I'm the guitar player for Evanescence, and I just happened to be here to meet all of these lovely people.
There you go.
And we're having a great time together, so enjoy the rest of the video. I'll go eat,
I'm gonna miss
I'll
you
go
so
eat
much.
avocados now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll drink beer.
yeah, just
Have
enjoy your
fun, bye.
avocados.
Bye, Jen.
I like. She's like, I'm so busy. I gotta go. I'm gonna go eat avocados. He's just like that. She's not even wearing a watch, right? Like, I don't have to go to the next shoot.
She has an avocado taped to her wrist.
Hey, when the hangries hit, I'm gonna miss you. Bye.
Should I move over there?
Are you
Yeah, yeah,
adjusting the camera? Let's move the camera down. Yeah, we're doing it. Let's should we talk about Israel for a while?
Yeah, we're gonna talk.
This is all Israel talk.
Actually, there actually is an Israeli guitar company, or Macmillan, or McMill,
Are
or
they
McMill. They're
I didn't
Israeli,
know
right?
that.
And they're incredibly expensive, and they sound good. And I was not paid to say that. Okay, comment section.
Yet.
I
Man,
don't trust that. Jay,
I don't think.
Jay's been walking around being like, "Hey, you want a good rap? Give me some money. Come on, come on."
Yeah.
I'm like, "You get nothing from me." You're like, "Come on, I'll tell everyone you're a good bass player." I'm like, "Here's $20. Here you go.
20 euro.
20 euro.
That's like $100.
I've been paying him
Canadian.
to say I'm the worst musician here, but he's too nice.
No.
But he still
take the money.
Still takes the money. Yeah. I figure that if I can convince everyone that I'm the worst and no one expects anything from me, I just have more freedom, you know?
That's who you are.
I can get away with more.
This is, this is like a shredder's dream, though. Like, there's
God.
so much chops all over the place, and everyone has different kinds of chops. You know what I mean? Like, there's
Completely.
metal chops, funk chops, rock chops, acoustic. The guy is doing
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
this thing.
There's freaking like ukulele chops.
Ukulele
Like
chops.
foot drum chops.
Being 11-year-old chops.
Can we
know?
talk about Philippa and how she's like an incredible guitarist?
I think no,
And the
we don't.
sweetest person.
We don't
ever?
need to do that
I
because
need-
everyone's doing
Yeah.
that. So people are gonna be watching these videos and like, I'm so tired of hearing about this amazing 11-year-old girl.
It's like your little sister who's better at you than everything.
Oh God, I hate that. My little sister's better.
They
than me than
beat
everything.
you at like video games and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
See, I just learned at a young age just to cheat. So she always thought that I was better than her. So like, you know, we'd be playing Monopoly, she'd like, hey, what's that? And I'd just like grab, you know, like about a couple houses, just move it over, grab a couple of her cards. So that was kind of how I was able to get over that. But
Yeah.
yes, she's very wonderful.
I gotta admit, like, the big party that we did on Friday night, like, you got up and played, Dan and Mick got up and played, a bunch of people got up and played, and I was extremely tired. It was like the peak tiredness for like jet lag. And I was watching you guys just be awesome, and I started to walk around and I was drinking and just feeling melancholy, like questioning my life choices.
The sadness takes over.
And I'm just like, what is even happening right now? I feel so bad about myself when I usually like, I'm so narcissistic.
Why am I here? I got invited, but everyone else is better.
I know, why am I
And then
here?
you feel bad. It's like they're doing all this for us, and I'm in this group for some reason.
I felt bad. There was because we had this big party, obviously, and there was this house band, and they had a huge set
the house
list,
band
and they
was
actually
great.
made their set list available for us, so it was easy to jam and stuff like that. But I feel like they did like half a set, right? And then before there's a room full of players, right?
Yeah.
A room full of experience, and obviously before you know it, the poor band, is kind of there, and then everyone is on stage having like this weird last waltz, last song thing going on. It was like
But
love
I bet
fest.
they still got paid for the whole thing.
Oh, you know what?
Oh,
They
yeah.
got paid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but do you think that's why we get in it for the money? Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
It is, 100%.
Yeah, the
I mean,
money's
you
totally
become
what-
a musician because it's a sure thing.
It's a sure. Well, yeah.
And especially if people are coming up and
I
playing
mean, look
for
at
them,
this.
they're like, they get
Look
a
at
break.
this. I could have been a surgeon. No, I'm gonna play music
Wow,
instead.
wow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Steady hands. Steady hands. Doctor Strange can't do that.
Well, that.
Shit.
But there's like,
Doctor Strange can't do that. He's got to do magic.
yeah, I know that movie looks really dumb without CG. I'm sure.
I
It's just a bunch of people just doing this
all the time.
Hey guys, come
when
on.
I'm watching movies and like someone does something and I'm like, you had to do that without knowing what it would look like at all.
And sometimes you could really tell they're like looking in the wrong direction at the monster.
Yeah,
Staring,
yeah.
Like, oh my god, it's a monster, and it's like right over.
it's like the animators do all the magic in that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like, here, hold this stick. It's gonna be a sword later. Don't worry. You're fighting a monster. Where is it? Just
Just
swing
award
it.
it.
Just swing it
How
around.
do I feel? You're
Well,
mad, I think?
We'll put the monster.
We'll write
like-
it in the script.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the mustache. You can get right. That's
Yeah.
gone in
Oh,
CG.
gosh,
No one
Superman.
will even know.
They
But
put them
get rid
into
of
a
that
full
mustache.
green suit, and they're like, all right, we're just going to go over everything anyway.
Then they put green over his face.
Yeah.
Just a set of hands floating around. We'll deal with the rest. Because you look at the movies where they have like young Kurt Russell or whatever, right?
yeah.
He doesn't even need to be there.
They nailed it for that for Guardians.
Yeah.
The Guardians, yeah.
Yeah, we're so off topic right now. Fantastic.
Well, there's a lot of music in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yes, very good
Right?
music. Yeah.
See, there
a
you
lot
go.
of movies have music in them,
That's the thing now.
except for Castaway.
Except Castaway.
Had no music
Castaway
until
had no music.
until he gets rescued. There's no music in the whole movie.
How dare you?
I didn't do it.
He gets rescued and it's like
It's all great. I'm going the wrong direction.
Clever girl.
I'm going into the wrong movie.
Yeah, he opens the thing and there's like a giant Jurassic Park. You realize he was in the thing the whole time. The Dilophosaurus is there with the freaking things that go like this.
I could have just ate that.
Wilson.
I have to say, like, one of the things about being here is like not only being with so many amazing players, especially it's just like people are just like, oh yeah, like this, aka Jay.
Okay.
Because you'll just go up and like, and it's just like this beautiful.
He doesn't
lick.
do it like
That was I did
It
that.
sounds good.
Yeah.
That was the exact lick I did.
But then there's like all this gear everywhere.
Oh man, it's ridiculous. I mean, we're in the acoustic session, and you know, acoustics are boring, but we're here. But there's so much, and I've actually been having fun playing like acoustics and messing around. I'm holding a left-handed right
and
now.
it's really, we actually had Left-Handed Jam. You kicked my ass on the Left-Handed Jam.
I flipped it over, and I found out that I can mentally process the strings being backwards from each other.
Really?
And put chords together.
So I'm actually left-handed.
My
But,
dad's
no,
left-handed
I am
that plays
too.
righty.
but I
too.
learned how to play right-handed because that's all there was growing up. And it's all of those things, looking backwards, thank God I learned right-handed because
Right.
there's a few things where I realized if I had learned left-handed, I would have much better, especially like finger dexterity.
Yeah.
Like I would be able to really control it much better with.
I need to
these.
do a video with you with Steve from Boston.
Is he left-handed too?
He's left-handed, right-handed guitar too, and
We can call it the left
Mikey.
Oh my gosh, that's
Mikey, the guy with the big beard was here. He's not here today. He plays left-handed. He writes right-handed, so he's reverse of us.
The only thing I do right-handed is play guitar, and like everything else is left-handed.
But it's not actually right. See, I have a video on my channel that is my most controversial video. That's why I'm leaning into this, where I say like there's no such. The clickbait title is "There's no such thing as left-handed guitar." And what I
Okay.
mean by it is like it's a two-handed instrument, and depending on how you interact with it first, you will probably either decide. If no one else is influencing it, if there's not some teacher around telling you what to do,
Yeah.
you'll decide that it's more comfortable to fret with your dominant hand or strum with your dominant hand. And it has nothing to do with handedness. It has to do like with personal preference. And it's not. It has nothing to do with how you write. Why does this matter with how you play? If you're doing things with both your hands,
Yeah.
and you can like fall into a groove of like, am I going to be articulate over here?
Well,
or
you
am
can
I
do
gonna
all
be
the, you could do all the
articulate
chops
over
are
here?
here, like if
Yeah.
you're left-handed, like the choppy stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it does both are both.
But like people freak
This
out
is
on
the
this
weirdest
video.
feeling.
Are we gonna have a left-handed jam right now?
We should.
Here we go.
Oh, I can't even.
Us doing it at the same time was like
Okay.
ZZ Top.
I don't
move.
need I'm awkwardly
This
just
hurts
just
me
this
right now.
angle here.
I don't know what to do
is
with
the
my body.
worst. Okay, so we're gonna do
This
it
is the worst thing I've ever
in
used.
the key of G.
See this I can't process.
Like look at this. This like is this the right fingering?
Let's
for a
all
G
just
chord?
try to
That
do
is a G.
Let's,
Shall I bring you a real left-handed guitar?
No, a real.
no,
left-handed
I think this
guitar.
is good. I think this is good.
Yeah, the upside down. Okay, here we go.
All right, let's all just do a G.
A G chord. Ready? Go. Oh God, I don't. Does this?
Oh God!
I got it.
Oh, it's so off. It feels like the first day, right?
I'm using a thumb right now just to get the bottom part. I don't actually know what to do with my head.
I know. I'm like, you know how when you see someone who's.
Oh, you could do it really nice.
He's actually really good. I wonder if it's because it's a left-handed guitar. Not
It is,
reversed.
So
Because
maybe
it's the
there
right-
is such a thing as.
no, but it's
handedness.
because the strings are the right direction, so we could actually
Oh,
figure
yeah.
it
You
out.
You know when you see someone learning guitar and they do
It
like the peek over
hurts,
thing?
too.
They do like the peek over thing like that. I
Yeah.
know I'm doing that right now.
You're doing
that
I'm
now.
like, what am I? And I just, this feels like.
You like, it's so much muscle memory
That's
that like you do this and you're like, I feel like I just have a clamp holding on to this. There's no.
I'm in. Yeah. Okay, let's see here.
We should just play Nirvana.
I can't even get the harmonics. Hey, wait.
I just feel so. This is the most unnatural.
Oh my God, this is. if we haven't lost
That's
the
like
viewers. I like there's two distinct parts of this podcast where we could have lost the viewers. One was when she left. And then the other one when we all
We should
started
have
playing
gotten Jen to
left-handed.
do it because she's so fucking good at
Yeah,
playing.
she's good, right? So you could like just get okay. No, I give
But
up.
then I can turn
I'm
this
giving
over
up.
and be like,
And you're fine.
well, it's out of tune now.
Oh yeah, no, it's totally good. There you go.
Oh my goodness. This is the most unnatural thing
It's weird.
in the world.
See, no, like I did that. I switched back already because my tummy felt weird.
It
I
made
mean,
my whole
my
body
arm's not used to
uncomfortable.
this. Wait. Nope.
It's like starting all over again.
Oh my gosh. You should put this in your demo reel, like when you're trying to get work.
Hire me.
Now available almost any weekend. I'm like wide open, guys. Just,
I'm ambidextrous. But yeah, people freak out on this video. They tell me that I'm damaging young players who are starting.
Wow.
Because I'm saying like, if it feels more comfortable the other way,
Just do it the other way.
like don't like pay attention to what you write with because we don't even write anymore. We type now.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like who cares?
There's no left-handed
You're not
typers.
going to be writing while you play guitar.
That's true. Like that's the thing with going with the like I'm left-handed, but I even tried like maybe my mouse could be on the left side, and he just like and no. So
And
like, how did y'all learn? Like how? Because I
My
learned,
dad worked with computers, so I
Yeah, that's
always
how
had.
I learned
yeah.
the mouse.
Yeah.
but it's like that with guitar. How did y'all learn? Because I just sort of was. I've always been playing. But like you know how like kids,
Were you
are
like
just-
a-
kids do the
Yeah.
and they just do random crap.
I didn't start. You were like a kid.
Yeah, I mean there are always instruments in the house, and
Yeah.
so of course then I would see my dad and my brother play a lot, and so that's what I would be so used to, and then I just eventually started like teaching myself, and it's just like so many.
That's
like,
what you taught yourself right off the bat. When you were
Yeah,
a
I
kid?
was like 7. I'm just like, oh yeah,
That sounds
yeah,
like
that feels pretty good.
that sounds like it's a good sound. It's gonna be big.
I'm gonna hit up Mike real quick.
Hey, hey Tito. That's the sound your brother's looking for.
Yeah, where's your brother?
Here it is.
What is it on Back to the Future? Listen to this.
The way I learned, I think we were talking about this. I learned how to play guitar from watching TV and
Yeah.
play
Oh,
video games.
yeah.
Remember what I was talking about? Because
Any show tune, he could just do
yeah,
it right
like
now.
so that way if you you know like. Or that France.
We're all out of tune.
And
now.
that's
Right,
how
it's all out of tune,
and
yeah.
that's how you taught yourself too, right?
Yeah.
See that's
Like
crazy.
Power Rangers.
Like
Like all the shows that you want to watch.
now play the solo from Power Rangers.
Every time I have to play solo, I always play the eruption solo. You know the eruption solo?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, you know, like using their Zords, the mighty Morphin Power Rangers, saving the world from Rita. You know, and like all the Simpsons. So all that.
Do the Munsters. Do you know the Munsters?
No, I wasn't old enough for the Munsters. Let me see. Oh, this is really out of tune. I'm gonna grab this other guitar here. What do we have on the? Wait, where was that? Where'd that other guitar go? They took the guitar away from me because they knew.
Because you
They
keep going,
knew.
you keep hitting them out of tune.
So
Out of the wall.
Yeah.
I came into playing with starting with the attitude of being an underachiever.
Yeah.
Like I saw a friend play. My mom had an acoustic guitar in the closet since before I was born. Sometimes I would pull it out and lay on the ground and be like, I'm a kid.
Yeah, you
know,
do
whatever.
the-
Yeah. I would never know actually what to do with it. Well, one day when I was a teenager, I watched my friend play "Smells Like Teen Spirit," and I was like, "That looks really easy. I bet I could do that."
I want to see you try it. You're like, okay, 1, 2.
I don't know. Let's see if I can do it on this.
Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
I should have bongos.
Is it that far out of tune, or am I doing it
No,
backwards?
you're doing it so right. I've never heard it more right. That was
did it.
Yeah.
Did you guys all start off with grunge? Was that kind of like
Oh
what
yeah.
really got you
I
in
mean,
there?
like it was like 95.
Like SDP and
Yeah.
like all that
Oh,
stuff.
dude.
That's all there was. I
That's all
mean, no, I remember.
Actually, Tiffany was doing pretty good. Maybe the back end of her career.
no, but like Like, here's a side topic.
Okay.
Do you remember, like, how it was in that time, like, going through the 80s into the 90s, where it's like, New Wave started, and then when New Wave ended, it was like a drastic just stop. Like, no more, now it's grunge, now it's alternative, now it's like, and then hair metal stopped abruptly, and it was like when disco died, you know, like, trends would just stop. And then ever since, we've just been stuck in like this alternative loop.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
that's the internet now, because there's now so much stuff.
Right.
And I don't think music really plays as big a role in everyday life as it used to.
Totally.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it used to be like social status. It'd be like, oh, what CDs do you have in your
exactly,
in your envelope? You know,
Yeah.
in
And
your little thing.
I remember bringing my CD binder on the bus in like 6th and 7th grade.
Oh, yeah,
You would
right?
have your Walkman, and I would have like the little binder, flip through it. My friend actually found one. This was like 7th or 8th grade on the bus. Someone had left it.
Oh, that's
And
like
it had,
finding gold.
Dude, it had like Circus Survive, Code and Camera, like the early 2000s.
You're a little
just, like,
younger than
the things that I eventually like fell in love with and like
So you
started
had
playing
a
along with.
CD player? Like,
Oh yeah, dude, my yellow Walkman. That
Yeah.
thing
Do you
was
remember the one? I had
Yellow
one with
Walkman?
no skip protection. So when
Oh,
I was
yeah,
in the
no.
bus, I'd have to sit in the bus, like on it flat, and you're kind of
You're
like,
like,
in the
please, please.
and then I had one friend. It's like, oh man, I got 20 seconds. You go, check this out. Huh.
Yeah.
Ah.
Like, as they like flip it in the air. What about it? Nothing skipped.
And it's yellow and it has side
the
loss.
future's here, bitch.
Remember that?
And they're like, oh wow, shit, 20
Remember when
seconds.
people
Oh,
would have the CD changers in their trunk?
Oh, yeah.
I got 20 CDs back there. What do you want to listen to?
I think-
Well, I want to listen to this one that I brought with me. No. No, you can't.
It's like all those guys that like, buy the new iPhone, like, oh yeah, top of the line, like best specs ever, it's the greatest thing. Oh man, check out this new song. Oh here, why don't you plug it into my sound system? And they're like,
R.I.P. to the aux cable because it seems like
I
it's
know.
gone. Right.
I miss it. I do miss it.
I mean,
the headphone jack? I don't
use
switched
Apple
out.
products, so like I'm an Android guy. I like PC and Android stuff. Yeah, I am an actual robot.
I am a robot.
This is not
This
sponsored
guy.
at all by Samsung,
Yeah,
by the
and
way.
it's like, and I don't want,
It's definitely not sponsored by Samsung.
and I don't want to
Screw
like,
those
get
dudes right
wireless
now.
headphones anytime soon. Like I'm good for now.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I think it's as a musician that works, it's essential that you have
Yeah.
a phone,
I want a phone
with a headphone
I want a
jack.
phone with an XLR.
Like how many times, like say, like you're playing at a party band and you just want to have music just during a break.
Yep.
No, they done goofed.
They done goofed.
Done goofed.
They done goofed.
To save that much space in there.
It's thinner now, so the battery lasts 2 hours now, and
But
people
it's
are like,
The
"Yeah!"
phone is this big. They couldn't make it just a tiny bit bigger to give me that, and give me an SD slot too.
The
while you're
SD
in
slot's nice. See, that's why I used the iPhone for a long time. I moved all PC. I moved Android too. I'm one of those guys. To be honest, it's all kind of the same stuff.
It is all the same.
It's all
Hi.
the same stuff.
I'm an Apple.
Yeah, oh man, those were the best. And like I remember growing up listening, I loved grunge.
Yeah.
And so
Oh, we're back.
Allison
Yeah, we
Changes,
did it. We did it.
and Allison Changes was like one of my favorite bands.
Allison Changes,
Dude,
man.
yes, they're just amazing. It's always like Lane Staley's voice was just one of those things that was so powerful, sort of things. Like this is badass, and like whatever my brother listened to is what I listened to.
Oh yeah.
And so it was just, he also had, of course, he was going through like 13, 14 when he was in like the early 2000s. And so there was like 1 or 2 Korn CDs. I remember he got like the Black Album and Saint Anger, and he had like a bunch of random stuff too. And like this is like the music like I sort of grew up with. But then when I really started playing, that's when I guess it was with grunge, and then more so sometimes rock stuff like Code and Cambrian and things like that. And then there'd be like the Killers.
The Killers.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And we're just like, this is just like upbeat, fun sort of thing.
I feel like grunge was such a easy access to learning to play guitar. Like so many songs these days, it's like, how does any kid pick up a guitar and be like, I'm gonna play this song?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's one song, and that's like 11 years old at this point.
Yeah, I guess so. You're right.
But like like it's so many grunge songs and like kind of like 90s punk songs and stuff. It's like 4 chords, there's a solo that's, you know, like a dozen notes at best.
Yeah.
And
Or it's like Nirvana and it's just the melody.
yeah, exactly.
And so, but then I remember, what was it? Pearl Jam's like,
Like I basically learned how to play guitar playing Dookie.
Yeah.
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 Like as soon as I learned a power chord, it's like I can play this whole CD now. You know?
it's like fun, it's fast. And I think that's also the thing.
And there's
Like,
a
how
hook.
old- how old are you,
There's a hook in every song.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Well, no, how old
We're
were you
doing
whenever,
this
like,
now.
when
Oh,
you were
okay.
doing, like,
I was
when
at-
you were, like,
I
playing
was
the
at-
Dookie and stuff?
I was born in '81, so like just add a year to whatever year of existence. Like
So it was like, you
in
were, like-
'97 I was 18.
So it was like, so you were like 13, 14
Yeah.
when that came out.
Yeah.
And then how old were you when you like started like playing along and everything and started really learning?
It's probably 1994 was when I was like really getting into it.
How
Maybe
old were you?
95.
I don't know how old you are.
don't
Wait,
know.
let's guess his age. Let's guess his
Oh
age.
my
How
god,
old
this
are
is
you?
so awkward.
I'm gonna say 32.
You say 32.
Dude, I could say 22.
Well, I'm actually 73 years old. It's an
Oh
Asian
my
thing.
God.
Yeah, it's an Asian thing. I was born in 1984, so that makes me 34. So there you go.
that you're like, wait, how? That's also the thing.
I guess I had a birthday.
I got
party.
really close.
You actually, yeah,
Yeah.
you're dead on, man.
Yeah.
So you're 34. You're what? 35, right?
I'm 37,
37.
I think.
Oh yeah, so we did.
I
kind of grow
stopped
up in
paying
like,
attention.
Yeah,
I
we were
grew
all
up like
different
completely different from you guys.
Oh, but see, the thing is, if
But
you
but you were catching stuff that was on the tail end of me being a young adult.
Yeah.
You know, like me. You were listening to stuff that was coming out when I was in college and starting to get bitter about the music that was
Yeah.
coming out. You know.
But then like you guys grew up where it's just like we all started like playing. I'm assuming like around 13, 14 ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like the energy, the
It's-
really high,
it's-
just like
it's puberty.
going at
When
it.
puberty comes
Yeah.
in, you gotta do something with your hands. What do I do with my hands?
But see, but I didn't learn. Like when I was getting into music, I actually didn't want to learn any of the new stuff.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't into the modern
Well,
music
I was
growing
I was
up.
a surf rock guy. Like I used
Yeah,
to listen
exactly.
to oldies stations and like I want to play these songs that don't have any singing because I don't want to sing, but they sound fun. And it was like that was my introduction into wanting to play too. It's like I want to play lead guitar.
Exactly,
That's in
yeah.
these. So it's like I don't want to strum. I want to learn all the notes and all that whole thing. Sorry I interrupted.
Oh yeah, but no, that was exactly what I was into. I was into like 50s music, Buddy
Yeah.
Holly, and yeah, all the because all the like the surf stuff.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Nice.
it's fun and easy to play, and
Yeah.
it's like easy to get through, and it sounds really. I still think when people ask me what good clean tone is, that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
it's what the Ventures like.
Yeah.
That's what or like the Shadows. Like that's what
Oh,
I
the
think
Shadows.
of,
Oh,
right?
God,
Like
yeah.
that's what clean tone. Most people think about, you know, like if you ask some guy from the '80s, he'll think it's with a little bit of chorus and a little bit
Yeah.
of delay
Yeah.
and echo and
Well, if you
stuff.
ask a guy from '80s, it's like clean tone means starting with a flat signal.
Yeah,
and
or
that's
yeah.
And that's not like a 50s clean tone because all they had was clean tone.
Mm-hmm.
They were still going for an excited, like dimensional
Yeah.
sound, and they're pushing their amps as hard as they can get them to go because there's no PAs back then. And stuff
There were
like
different
that.
kind of amps, and then
Yeah.
the blackface era started, and that's when things got really scoopy, and you got the tremolo and the reverb.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
That's
God.
And then
that's
people
cool,
started
man.
slashing their speakers and stuff
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
when it changed and got crazy.
Yeah.
But that's how
Like
I
it's
learned
high
guitar.
high character clean tone is what we're talking about.
But yeah, that's how I learned. I actually followed. I started in the '50s, learning to play guitar, and actually just worked my way up.
Yeah.
to
Nice.
now. And that was my arc. I didn't even skip around too much. So I was always the last guy to discover like the new band out.
Right,
You know
right.
what I mean? But I do know all the pop songs.
I
Like
would-
if you ask
yeah.
me, I know how to play any
Yeah.
pop song. Just because when I was in school. Everyone wanted me. Hey, you play guitar, play this song. So I know how to play all the Spice Girls, all the songs that girls
Yes.
want you to play.
Exactly.
Spice Girls like TLC.
So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Give me that Spice Girls.
Tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. But when I get that feeling, I wanna sexual healing, sexual healing. We keep on waiting for the world to change. Lucky all these songs are exactly the same. That's how it's so easy for me to remember all
So
these
you would
songs.
just walk around high school like waiting for a girl to make eye contact with you.
Like
and then you
Red Bull.
would, and then you would follow her.
Yeah, some girl would just look at me and I was looking at her just go like,
Ah, no!
how you doing? Is everything okay? I see what, do we still know the solo?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I remember.
I remember being really into Sublime when I first started too.
Oh.
What's wrong with you?
Dude, ska was like this really awesome thing to me. Like, especially like
Wait,
it was like this
Wait.
punk and ska.
you just called Sublime ska?
No, like just ska in general.
It's California. Hey, well, hey, you're from California.
No, and that's
Sublime,
why he's
is it
like,
mandatory
stop.
to like Sublime when you're Campanella?
Yeah, it is, and that's why it's bad.
Is that your Nickelback?
Like it's like someone. It is my Nickelback. It's like someone posted like some meme a while back. It's like, welcome to California. It was like a big like road sign. Welcome to California, where we're still weirdly into Sublime for some reason.
A lot of dot.
Actually,
Yeah.
I actually play in a what do you call it? A rock reggae band in Vancouver called Red Eye Empire.
Oh my gosh.
And it's actually one of my acts, and we tour around everywhere. Actually, there was a festival that was just last summer, and we opened for Sublime. But it's like the
I
new
hope you
Sublime.
get a lot of hate mail for
Which is
calling
not-
them scots.
Bring it on, that's fine. I guess my age is the ignorance.
all my rude boys out there.
Oh wow!
Get him.
Get 'em, sick 'em.
Wow!
But I used to busk.
Oh yeah.
I used to go out down to like the beach communities and sit out there and play guitar. And I have to admit,
This is the most Californian thing
like
I've ever heard.
Santeria is the moneymaker.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Yeah, like I would just play the same like minute and a half section of the song as people were walking by, and drunk dudes would be like, "Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, brother.
40 ounces of freedom! Oh, yeah, bro!
And you're like,
bro,
these
you're
four chords
sick.
are super easy.
You're sick, bro!"
There's certain songs though, like you can sing it and everyone will kind of get in a good mood. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like you can't walk up to somebody and just go like, you know, you are my fire. Right?
I used
People
to
like
I used to
that.
go to this to see this punk rock band that
Yeah.
would do a cover of that. It was so
I Want It That Way.
It was so heavy. Yeah.
Just like double time it.
Yeah.
Now I can see that will fall in apart. Like from the bridge.
It wasn't like that wasn't anything like it.
That wasn't like that.
That's like
You are actually wrong.
no, like what's the band? I can't remember. Oh, like imagine how like Mike Ness would do it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
You know, see, but you know,
Awesome.
Yeah. No, it was pretty good.
yeah, because when you're a busker, yeah, you gotta have like really quick, immediate
Yeah.
responses.
And I would
from
like get in
people.
people's faces, and I'd see that person, and like I've got 12 seconds of music for that person, and I'm gonna like follow them around until they're either gone or they're giving me money.
He's like totally harassing the
Yeah.
guy
No,
with
I
the
was-
red pants. Give me some money.
Exactly.
Give me some money.
One of I would do this like reverse psychology thing where I would put the cup out in the middle of the sidewalk,
Yeah.
and as people would like come up, I'd be like, "Don't touch my damn cup! Don't touch my cup! That's my cup! Leave it alone!"
If you scare them enough, they'll give you the whole wallet. Scare them enough, they'll give you $20.
I want to give you some money right now. I'm gonna give you some money. That's good. Wow. Holy,
And
that
people
was
would be like, "You know
unbelievable.
what?
There,
Screw
there you go.
you."
There you go. There you go.
Let's look at these euros.
They're so colorful. I love
Yeah,
them.
So
you know they
colorful.
remind me of Costa Rican money. It's like the
Yeah.
same sort of thing.
Aren't they like, they're all, the bills are different sizes too, aren't they?
They are. It freaked me out when I pulled out the money in the airport, and my wallet wasn't wide enough to hide it all, so I had to like fold them down the middle like
Well,
that.
see, that's Canadian money though.
Oh, this is Canadian
This is
money.
Canadian money. See, we got the Queen on our money. Isn't she beautiful?
And you got this
That's
cool-
exactly how, like, this is the age I want to be immortalized in.
Dude.
Like, you think they could have picked like a sexier,
Totally.
younger picture?
Shout out to
And-
Elizabeth though.
You know?
and hire some
Is
dude
it the
to
Queen?
do
I don't
the,
know. No, it's the Governor General.
the
Oh,
No,
God.
that's
Is
gotta
that,
be
that's
the
the Queen.
Queen.
Is that the Queen?
That
Hey,
looks
is that
like-
the Queen? Is this the Queen?
That looks like
Does this look like the Queen?
doesn't look like Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Freddie Mercury.
How much money do you have,
But like,
dude? I
no,
mean,
thanks. Leave it. Okay, just come on. This is all the money I got for this week. Okay, it's
funny,
paying my
man.
bills.
I think I've only spent like
Yeah, they've
like
been really good
30
about.
euros in this whole
Yeah,
trip.
I-
And I pulled like a bunch out.
Like in Bamberg itself, it seems like you can get a full meal. We got a meal yesterday
man.
for $8.
That was really good too.
You guys went
It was
out?
damn good.
Yeah. Well, we went and got a kebab.
Yeah.
Oh,
we-
I love that kebabs, man.
Dude,
I had that.
It's like
Wait.
the giant sandwich, and
I mean, when
he
you
got
get-
fries. I got rice, and it
when
was
you
$8.
Like in America, a kebab is the stick with the meat on it.
Yeah, see, that's what I think of when
Like
people
this,
think kebab.
like this was
Like a
it was
meat
like
pita.
It's like a torta.
it's like a torta. That's what I was gonna say. It's like a torta, but with like a gyro meat in it, and like a bunch of like vegetables and
It was
stuff.
good, man.
And there was like cheese in the bottom or something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah, I would eat
don't
that all day long.
That guy was super cool too.
Yeah,
he was
super
really
nice.
nice. He was like, where are you guys from? He was like, America, and he goes, Arizona, Michigan. And we were like, wait, what? He was like, so apparently a lot of people come in from Michigan, and a lot of people come in from Arizona.
And my theory is that Arizona is like, it looks like it's nice and cool and comfortable there.
Yeah.
And then Michigan is like, it looks like it's nice and warm there.
And that's the best part. Like, he was like, where are you guys from? And you're like, I was like, Texas, California. And he goes, California.
How much time do we have left?
About 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, perfect.
My instincts were right on.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Your dad instincts. You're
I
like,
feel
wait a
like you've
second.
done this before.
I got this 1 hour internal clock. I was like, I'm supposed to stop recording. Like,
I woke up.
Once an hour, I'm like, turn off the recorder.
I woke up maybe 10 minutes before the bus had to leave today.
Oh, man.
Like I snoozed. You know when you snooze the alarm without even realizing you're snoozing the alarm? You know, and I literally, so yeah, there was something in my soul that's like, you done screwed up
Yeah,
now.
time to get up.
You got to find a way to make this work. And I did like the mad rush of like clothes and but you know what? I squeezed the shower in there.
You still came down in time too to like grab like a quick
Yeah, I made
bite
a
to
sandwich.
eat.
I made a sandwich too, man. I don't mess
Those
around.
breakfast sandwiches, can I say that the hotel has this, it's supposed to be like a charcuterie bar or something like that.
Yeah, it's like a platter.
There's
So many
like
things.
meats and cheeses and stuff, and but there's rolls. And so all of us Americans that are on this trip are like, bread, meat, cheese. I got a sandwich cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been making sandwiches every morning.
Yeah, me too.
That's how to make a good sandwich.
I'm really loving eating like cold cut sandwiches for breakfast.
You know what? I think that's gonna be like my thing now.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like, you know,
No,
like
let's flip it. Sandwiches for breakfast, eggs and sausage for lunch.
oh, forget about it. Well, you know that pho, like
Pancakes
that
for lunch.
Vietnamese soup.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
pho?
breakfast
Oh
thing.
my god, dude.
Is it a
Pho's-
breakfast
breakfast
thing?
thing.
I
We're
could eat
doing
it
it
for
all
breakfast.
wrong.
Yeah, you guys are screwing it up because you want to do breakfast to the point where you're gonna sleep until dinner. You know what I mean?
I like your life plan.
You know, like when I go to like a breakfast place, anything with the word lumberjack in it is the thing I'm gonna
Oh
order.
my
The
God.
lumberjack special.
But the thing is, you
the
don't
lumber-
want to actually be like a lumberjack. You don't want to eat that and go climb a tree and cut it down and like rip the bark off with your bare hands.
No, you're gonna do that. You're gonna
Yeah.
eat all that food and
You
then
wa-
sit in an office for
Yeah,
8 hours.
you want
Like,
to eat like a lumberjack and be like, this is a lumberjack eats. I'm going to go lay down on the ground and not move for a long time.
That's the thing, is like you eat it and you're just like, oh my god. And you just feel terrible.
Yeah,
It's so heavy.
It's a very sedentary. Was it sedentary?
Yeah.
Sedentary. Sedentary. It's that's the kind of lifestyle it is right now. It's just like, you know, we eat the same amount, I think, as our forefathers did, but we don't have to like, you know, worry about like running to get to where. Because remember,
Yeah.
like back in the old days, like only the rich people had like a horse.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So like John Davidson, the cobbler. That guy ain't like riding a stallion
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
way to town, you know.
He's pulling his own cart.
He's-
Yeah, and they're not going to the buffet where they can just get whatever they want.
Yeah.
He's like, I ate an apple for like, I ate an apple. And that'll last me 2 good days.
See, that's when you need the lumberjack breakfast.
And they get home and they're like, oh, soup's ready. And it's like celery and root soup.
It's boiling in water
And it's
for
just
like
boiling
all
water,
day.
and it's literally just dirty water.
They just throw like 4 potatoes in a pot of water.
He's like, and I'm 12, so this is like, you know, my halfway point for life anyway. I go through my midlife crisis.
Yeah,
Those are my
I'm
midlife
12 and I'm not married. I'm really worried about that. All right, we should probably end on something gear related.
okay.
Do you know how to play? Here's a random idea I had.
Oh, God.
a second ago. You know how to play the DuckTales theme?
DuckTales?
What do we do here in Bamberg? Life is like a here in Bamberg. You don't know.
I don't know.
You're
I don't
trying
know.
to find it. Never mind.
I don't know
DuckTales.
DuckTales.
That's a
Darkwing
different
Duck,
song.
Tailspin.
What?
Yeah, you're doing a song from like what's that lady? I forget her name. Woohoo! Like that's a totally different
No,
song.
DuckTales.
You're doing the wrong woohoo.
No
What's
way.
the woo in DuckTales?
I can't do it now because you've poisoned my mind with the wrong one. Life is like a hurricane here in Where in the song?
Oh, dun 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 dun.
Where is the woohoo?
DuckTales.
Woo!
That's
what I said! No, it's different.
It's awoohoo or woohoo.
Woohoo. Woohoo. Woohoo. Yeah. But you were doing the woohoo from a totally different song. Let's play something. Let's jam out.
Okay.
Let's make it in G because I can do that.
Okay, all right.
We're all out of tune. This is gonna be fantastic.
I went to minor.
This is basically hey, what's going on?
Yeah. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Is this what we're ending on? Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya.
This is so stupid. Oh Lord. Kumbaya.
I'm gonna miss you all so much.
Subscribe to all these guys' channels. Follow them on all the things.
Unsubscribe from Ryan.
Please. That's what you should do.
If you want more content like this, wait till next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want more content like this, stick your head in a bucket and hit it with a shovel.